Okay. Oh, looks like it's just going to be a straight shot. But no, what I've been looking at Volo on is that Beni? Oh, Beni came up here too, alright. But no, with Volo, I get a sneaking suspicion that he's either connected to Arceus, or that he might even be Arceus. I'm not entirely sure. You know, but I feel like there's definitely a major connection there, which isn't any big surprise or revelation or anything, you know, if you've been, you know, paying attention to the storyline and such, but I think it'd be kind of a neat little turn of fate if it turned out that Volo actually was Arceus, or maybe like well, for lack of a better word, like a priest of Arceus, a monk of Arceus, something like that. But here we have Beni. Oh, still alive and kicking? Sorry about having to shutter the wallflower. I'd much rather be there now, serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But the taskmaster Kamado's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put these old bones to work. While handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all. I don't understand. I'll make myself plain. As Kamado's right hand, I'm charged with executing all the gritty deeds Kamado can't or won't do himself. I gave him my word I'd get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. And besides, it's not just Kamado who longs to live in a new home free of fear or strife. His dream is mine now, too. You've seen my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them. When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, did it ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound. At last. At last! One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to molder all these long years. Interesting. Oh, 4 Pokémon. The Galaxy Team's Beni challenge you to battle. Miss Magius. Very well. Umbreon. And what level? 59. Hypnosis. Oh, nice, Umbreon, nice. And on that note, Dark Pulse, if you please. So this is very interesting. Quick attack. Close combat. Very well, Sneasler. But yeah, this does actually make a lot of sense. Beni working down at the restaurant would be an excellent place for, this one. Would be an excellent place to work as a spy, hearing what everyone says as they eat dinner and talk amongst themselves. Oh, nice! Ghost Star Raptor, a critical hit. I must say I'm a little bit disappointed, but, that is, disappointed in Beni's character. I'm not disappointed in the game or the storyline at all, but a bit disappointed in Beni's lack of character there, but I guess that is kind of what ninja do. They, you know, they work for the person they believe is leading the way into the future. But yeah, this now definitely shows some strong indication of, darn it. So some strong indication of how the Galaxy team is going to wind up turning into Team Galactic. With Kamado being a sumo master and Beni being a ninja, I get the biggest inclination that their origins may be derived from not so much people that were driven out of their homes by... Oh, really, Beni? they weren't driven out of their homes so much by war destroying their towns or villages or lives, but more that they perhaps were on the losing end of battles as soldiers for whichever side of the politics lost. I may start using some items of my own. Let's go ahead and throw out Golem. Items, please. Max Revive on Umbreon. But yeah, they kept talking about how they really wanted to have a place to live free from strife. But at the same time, I think they may blame Pokemon for the inequities that they've faced. Glade, eh? Weasel, let's get you out there. It's getting really close. Fighting and Psychic type, fighting and Psychic type. Actually, the best thing I can do here, I think, is go ahead and use a Max Revive on Typhlosion. Now let's go ahead. You know what? I'm sorry, Weasel. I'm using you purely as a shield, but I think that's the best thing I can do. Let's go ahead and revive Staraptor as well. Need to get more options up. Oh. Okay, well Glade didn't even... Why do I still have... Oh, of course, because Weasel is out there. It doesn't count as a Pokemon I can swap in. Yeah, Aqua Tail. Let's go ahead and try to get some damage done. Oh, wow. Geez, Weasel, I should have had more faith in you. I'm so sorry. But now let's get... Yeah, let's get Typhlosion out there. Psycho Cut. Infernal Parade. There we go. It seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Oh wow, 10,000 experience points. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you after a fashion, at least for the skill you show in battle. But listen well, Joseph. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burn to the ground by maddened Pokemon running amok. Ah, okay, so I wasn't quite right. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Kamado came here to Hisui to try to build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to take extreme actions. If, hypothetical as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from within that space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself, by force if you must. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle. Okay. Oh, and we're fully restored. Why, thank you, video game. Okay. So that's what it is. So Beni and Kamado. I'm still thinking that they may have some sort of history that does involve, them being people who were involved in warfare and fighting and, you know, soldiering, but it looks like Pokemon did destroy their home. We may only be getting part of the story there. Who knows if the Pokemon that destroyed their home were acting simply because they were maddened and enraged, or because other people from some group that didn't like them set them upon that town. But yeah, we're definitely getting more of the picture here, because it's definitely seemed like Commander Kamado has been wanting to basically create a world without Pokemon, and that's kind of what he's been striving to do. So, but yeah, very interesting. Let's go ahead and get on with this. Okay, and here we are. Okay. It also answers the question of what would have happened if I had tried to come up to the Spear Pillar before all of these events got set in motion. We'd have that Galaxy team member over there that would have stopped us. Hello, Bolo. Well, this is it. Have you brought everything you need? Oh, neat, and they have completely... They've like changed up what Volo carries to be the basic bare minimum stuff. Let me see here. Full Restore. A topical medicine meant to be applied to Pokemon. It can be used to fully restore the max HP of a single Pokemon and cure any status condition it has. Ah, okay. You know what? I'm going to get a couple of these. Actually, I'm going to get 3 of them. That's the most I can get. Thank you, Volo. I want those. I also want a more organized inventory. I don't know where to put this for now, so we're just going to throw it on top of the apricorns. Spoiled apricorns. Now, I've still got 7 max revives, 10 regular revives, max potion. I feel pretty good here. Let's pop in a save and then talk to... Oh, look, the red chain! A mythical chain that is said to bind the legendary Pokemon that created the Hisui region. You mean Palkia and Dialga? Okay. But anyway, what I was going to say is let's put in a save right quick. And let's see what happens here with Adaman and Irida. You've brought the red chain? Joseph, you're the only one who can stop whatever is unfolding atop the mountain. That Pokemon that's appeared, that Pokemon that's apparently been sighted through the rift, I think it may be Almighty Sinnoh, but Commander Kamado stopped us from heading toward the temple. Okay. Off to the temple it is, then. Temple of Sinnoh. Oh, there's Arizu. And Commander Kamado... Commander, you're in steel armor. Are you from... Why am I blanking right now? The region with Lumio City, Oh, I can't think of the region, but... You again. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales? Of course, would never work as an answer, because he would never put his faith in fairy tales, or mythology, or any of that. Trust me would certainly not work, because he definitely does not trust me. Never has. Probably never will. The destruction of his home has probably filled him with so much doubt and unbridled, what's the word, just distrust, and he's become so hardened to the bad things that have happened to him in life that he can't quite see clearly anymore. He views the entire world and everything as a conflict, and until he can get to a point where he believes the world is utterly free of conflict, utterly free of danger, which is all that he believes Pokemon are, he'll never be able to trust anyone. So I'm just going to say of course, because I doubt either answer would have any real great meaning on the storyline. What? Do you think even the red chain is some trick on Joseph's part? He worked mightily to get that thing, and I should know. I was with him the whole time. I saw him rise to the trial set by the 3 Pokémon of the lakes. If he somehow concocted all of that on his own, then what hope do we even have anyway? It's a good point. Perhaps you are right. But if I were to simply place my faith in this boy, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. He doesn't want someone to take responsibility from him, Adaman. He just wants safety. Or maybe not. Fine, enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Oh, we're gonna battle Kamado. Face me with your Pokemon today, Joseph. Today we battle in earnest. Well, let's see how powerful his Pokemon are. I kind of expected this, but at the same time, I sincerely thought there was a possibility that Kamado may not have any Pokemon. Braviary. Alright. Ooh, level 61. I don't want to get caught in a rollout. Strong Style Infernal Parade, please, Typhlosion. Ooh, a burn. Oh, really now? Alright. Snorlax. Strong Style. High horsepower. A normal type. Yep, Staraptor. Let's see if we can get it. Got it far down, but not too far. Or not far enough, I should say. Oh, really? Close combat again? Oh, of course, Staraptor's going to have a much faster speed than a Snorlax. And now that speed has more of a direct effect on battle, we're in a pretty good spot. Let's use next. Golem. Ah, Rock Slide. Okay. Thank you, Staraptor. Let's go, Buizel. Aqua Tail. Yeah, there we go, Buizel. Oh, a Clefable. Oh, and now choosing Calm Mind. Well, Aqua Tail may not do quite as much as I'd want it to, but it'll at least do something. Oh, wow. Oh, a critical hit. Way to go, Buizel. And now Buizel faints. The Fable, Fairy type. Don't want to use Umbreon, that's for sure. Luxray, let's throw you out. Now, you know what? Wild Charge. If there's ever a time to use a really powerful move, it's now. Recoil damage may occur, but... yeah, paralyzed. Oh, you... Still. If I can use potions, there's no reason my opponents can't. I know I'm whittling Luxray's HP down, but... ah, darn. Okay, stats have returned to normal. Golem. Just gotta get through Clefable, and then Braviary. And with any luck, the burn might help take out Braviary. Almost. Please be... Oh, perfect. Oh, even better. Alright. Now, just in case... Actually, no. I'm going to be just the tiniest bit reckless and not revive any of my Pokemon here. Go ahead and use Bulldoze. Because I can use Umbreon on Braviary if I need to. And with Braviary being part Psychic type, the Dark type moves will be super effective. Esper Wing. Oh yeah, that's a new unique attack that Hisui and Braviary have. Hurt by its burn. Ah, there we go. Thank you, Typhlosion. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. I'm afraid I greatly disagree with you there, sir. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Oh, wow. To anyone who does not recognize that pose, that is an incredibly humble position for a man like Kamado to place himself into. That is a kowtow. That is, in Eastern culture, literally the way that you show complete and total servitude to another person. You are basically saying that they have all of your loyalty and your confidence, and that you are willing to follow them, and you are giving up basically any and all right to ever tell them that they don't know what they're doing, or that what they think is wrong, or any choice or decision they're going to make isn't the best thing to do. I mean, obviously you can still give them advice and stuff, but that is an incredibly humbling pose right there. So that is very, very impressive. And so the look of shock and surprise on Irida, Adaman, and my character's face is quite warranted, especially from a man as prominent and when I say prideful, I don't mean in a bad way, but as prideful as Kamado is, as confident as Kamado is. Joseph, the fates have decided. I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander! I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition team. No, for the sake of the Celestica people, and all the Pokemon living in Hisui. Oh, is that what the Pearl and Diamond Clan are called collectively, the Celestica people? Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. Bring the red chain to the dais in the Temple of Sinnoh. Are my Pokemon refreshed again? Yes, they are. Okay. And I still can't remember the name of the region from X and Y. It's driving me utterly mad. Oh, look at all the statues! There's Lilligant, Ursaluna, Basculegion, Arcanine, Sneasler, Electrode. Is Electrode still frowning? No, but its eyes make it look like if its mouth was perceivable it would be frowning. Braviary, and Avalugg. Oh, look, and it's the Arceus symbol up there. Okay. Kalos. When I saw Commander Kamado, I was thinking he might be from Kalos, because that armor, that suit of armor he's wearing reminds me of one of the Elite Four. It's time to use the red chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. My head. Something's talking. Inside my head. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human. Adaman? What are you saying? What do you mean, catch you? Almighty Sinnoh? I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me, you hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human, for the fight to come. Take these. Pokeballs? Ultra Balls. Huh. Drat. They just love using Earth power on my poor Typhlosion. Okay, but I was wondering if they would actually give Dialga a name on the Pokemon thing above its head. And I just realized something. I mean, of course they're going to give Dialga a name. I mean, it would have been a little interesting if they had called it Sinnoh, just maybe for effect, but I just now realized when it asked me if I wanted to choose Adaman or Arida, it was asking me in this playthrough, did I want to catch Dialga or Palkia? Probably. That's what the difference there was. Okay. It wasn't just flavor text. Well, we are horribly underleveled, but let's see here if I can capture Dialga, or if I'm going to wind up being way more powerful than I think, and fainting it. Okay, we are not attacking Dialga again. Thank you, Staraptor. You did a wonderful job. You are now fainted. I will heal you later and give you lots of berries and lots of pets and lots of topical applications of potion or whatever. Steel and Dragon. Steel and Dragon. Well, 53, 54, 50. Okay, Umbreon's the most powerful Pokemon I have available. But now we are not attacking. There's a part of me that just wants to use Calm Mind, but... Okay. We have Ultra Balls. Let's use Ultra Balls. I have no problem catching legendary Pokemon in Ultra Balls. I actually really like the color design of them anyway. I doubt we're going to catch it on the first try. Okay. No. Throw the Ultra Ball. Wait a minute, it said the fight to come. Catch me in for the fight to come. Maybe we'll have the option to... Oh, there goes Roar of Time again. Oh, Umbreon, yay. Items. Let's go ahead and get you all the way back up to full health. Because it does look like your, Umbreon may have... Okay, no, it doesn't. I thought Umbreon's speed might be enough that it would get... Ooh, a critical hit. Trapped. Thought Umbreon's speed might be enough that it would, give me the option to use a potion and then also try to use a Pokeball. I don't want to risk making Dialga faint. I do appreciate, though, that this isn't a guaranteed catch like with, Oh, there we go! Yay! But yeah, I appreciate this isn't a guaranteed catch like with Eternatus. You actually have to kind of work at it a bit. But it said for the battle to come. Are we going to get the option to battle Palkia or out Arceus or anything? He caught it! The red chain is shattered. But we owe the Pokemon of the Lakes our thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, Joseph, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to a simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. Looks like I taught him well. Wait, it's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga speaking to me in my mind. Wait, do we get both? Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human, fight it with me. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain's smashed to bits. No way even Joseph could tackle another Pokemon as strong as that last one now. All of you, we must vacate this. Forget the fancy talk. Book it! Come on! We gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. You dunce! You won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get going. When he says cut the fancy stuff, he really does mean it. Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Joseph. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a buildup of the same energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied states. I can't believe there really were two almighty Sinnohs after all. Guess that means neither of our clans was really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Joseph. And to you, Joseph, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell on the past, huh? Just what I'd expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Joseph about has been a good influence on all. Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? We'd have no chance getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How is he to keep fighting? The red chain is shattered. Relax, I've got a plan, thanks to what mighty Dialga told me. Dialga? The Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, and along with its name, it also told me what we need. The stone of creation's beginning, the chain of red, the vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now pervading space. And finally, Mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, the red chain we have, at least. The pieces, anyway. I did collect them. And the vessel of humankind's invention? I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. That's got to be it. But what about that stone of creation's beginning part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Laventon? Do you have any idea what this stone could be? Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Joseph, my boy, could you lend me those plates you received from Weirdeer and the others? The ones that Volo said had messages engraved upon them? I don't have 18 of them yet, but sure. Aha, just as I remembered. Here on the back of the Earth plate it says, "When the universe was created, its shards became this plate." I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leon might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. At Volo's urging, you say? Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow's come around the diamond settlement asking about those plates before, too. This seems like a lead worth following. It's decided, then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's Beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Origin Ore. The counterpart. Erida, may we ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course. I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect. My invitation just never came. So I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, I see all those other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with, but what of the great Melly? Where's my role in all this? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adaman. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not. And, oh, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're all so little compared to me. You obtained 3 candy truffles. Thank you. Ah, Leon. I brought Leon. Yeesh, that ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. Hisui's ores and stones are her precious resource. Since I was the first one to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleaver in battle, with that bumbling ball of yours? Excuse me? That bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? I like how they're comparing their Pokemon battle to a bug zapper. Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adaman, everyone back home is all worked up about the fact you were spoken to by Almighty Sinnoh, or Mighty Dialga, or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. Warden Leon, if you would. Certainly. Then let us set out at once. We make for the Primeval Grotto. Primeval Grotto? Is this another, like, secretish type place on the map? No, I want to zoom out. I want to zoom out. Out. I don't see another little marky thing. I mean, I'm trying to kind of sequence break just a little bit here, but anyway. Also, interestingly enough, it looks like now... Well, that's a little bit superfluous, giving us two different fast point travel. Or hold on, whenever you fast travel, you can just hit X, and it'll bring up this menu: Highlands Camp, Mountain Camp, Summit Camp, Moondew. Yeah, it's kind of superfluous to have two fast travel points right next to one another, but whatever. Maybe the Summit Camp will move at some point. Okay, so everyone should be refreshed, ready to go, and I guess what I need to do is talk to Professor Laventon. Yeah, Dialga! There we go. Got some more money. And yep, we've made some observations. On Snorlax and everyone else. Dialga. Wow, we're already at a research level 7 with Dialga. What are its things? Number caught, times you've seen it use Roar of Time, times you've seen it use a strong style move. Iron Tail. Iron Tail was the other move they went with? Okay. Barb Barrage, Dark Pulse. Okay. Get 160 points for Dialga. Well, you know, I'm not sure. Gotta go, I guess. I thought I would be... Oh, of course, I'm so silly. Braviary. My objective, I guess I can double check over here. Head for the place where you can obtain Origin Ore. Yeah, the Primeval Grotto. Okay. So it's just somewhere over here. Somewhere I haven't yet explored on this map. Alright. But yeah, my suspicions for Volo seem to be coming a bit more to fruition. Where is it taking me to? It looks like we're going underground. Ooh. An Alpha Probopass. Okay. Ah. Nosepass. Neat. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. Well, that is the legend of Sinnoh. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sligoo's moves, I think you better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? We're going to have to ask you to stop right there. Oh, please, no. How did I know it was going to be these three? Well, I knew it was going to be these three because they haven't played a part in the game at any point in this, recently. Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have any time to waste with... Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out of the clan. Where have you been all this time? Huh. I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need it to restore this awful sky to normal. Ugh, that earnest goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Joseph. You take charm. Oh, nice. Triple battle, or... I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Well, we'll have to see. 2 Pokemon, okay. The Bandit Charm challenged you to battle. Rhydon. Oh, thank goodness. No. Yes, let's swap in Weasel. Would have been better if I'd been able to have Weasel as my first Pokemon, but what are you gonna do? Aqua Tail, please. I may have to have Weasel use double hit first, just to get a little more power out of it. Or not, as long as Rhydon doesn't make Weasel faint. That's because I used that darn... Because I used the strong style move, Rhydon got more attacks in. But, not to worry. Yeah, let's just go ahead and use Golem. Bulldoze, please. And there we are. I don't know why I used a strong style move there. More force of habit than anything else. Oh yeah, Gengar. I forgot she had a Gengar. Shadow Ball. Hypnosis. Well, that's alright. Gengar, eat Umbreon. And Gengar, meet Dark Pulse. Okie dokie. Now, can we maybe convince them to come back over to the decent side? Well, you are rather formidable. Come on, Clover, why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing, we're changing, and we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you'd better do something about that sky. You are strong as ever, Joseph. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Now, Beni, why did you sell them smoke bombs? Honestly, those 3. What did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused as she did so. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help, but unable to swallow their pride, perhaps. Then they should have just said so. What a pain they are, hiding behind all that attitude. That's a bit like the pot calling the kettle black there, Adaman. I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever it is you wish to call it. I suppose it had better go with you, Joseph. Thank you, Sligoo, and thank you, Leon. You obtained a piece of origin ore. An ore of mysterious power spoken of in ancient myths and said to contain the power of Almighty Sinnoh itself. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleaver recognizes you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Laventon's got sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare despite his silly streak. Okay, so now I've got to go back over there. Let's get past our Probo Pass. Hey look, a Wisp! Should we Get distracted for a Wisp right quick. Why not? So here is yet another Wisp in the in the Coronet Highlands. And that's Wisp. Oh, that's only Wisp number 2. And there is our current location, just outside of the Primeval Grotto, a little up. Alright, and I see another Wisp over there, but we will not go after that one. Sneasler, please. Come on, Sneasler, let's go. Thank you, Sneasler. Looks like the best way to get through this area may just be actually with Sneasler's direct help. I can kind of see why they didn't give Braviary the ability to ascend or descend. Or, well, they gave Braviary the ability to descend just fine, but not to ascend. That would have kind of, completely, no, Sneasler. Not there. It would have completely nullified, Sneasler's, entire role in the game. Why would you need to climb up a cliff, except to maybe collect things now and again, if you could just fly up and down all you wanted? Alright, hello, Professor.